Right, y'all. So y'all know if you've checked out any of my videos in the past on my YouTube, y'all know that I really don't get very religious in my videos and whatnot. I might have a reference to my spirituality or reference to what I believe spiritually, but I don't really go into these subjects. But I just find that religion brings out conversations about religion and politics bring out the worst in people. But last night I just had an interesting conversation with a couple of females or whatnot, and I was talking to them about belief, believers and non-believers. And the reason why this came up is because of a certain situation where someone that we know uh, said that they don't believe, they're not a believer because of bad things, and I think that's attributed to the way that we explain um, God. And so many times you hear people say, if matter of fact, I would go venture and say the majority of non-believers believe that because bad things happen, there is no God. And that's where I think when we're raising our children and we are teaching them to associate all good things with God and associate all bad things with Satan. And that's not a very good assessment of religion or belief. Um, in my opinion, and this is just my humble opinion, that's just pretty much what life is. We associate the bad things that may happen and things that make you feel bad with Satan, and we associate the good things and the things that make you feel good with God or Jesus or whatever religion or whatever your religious beliefs. You associate those things with the good gods or the good God or whatever, with the gods or the good side. Now here's the thing. I like to think of myself as a pretty progressive person. So my belief is simply this: is basically we live life, we come into life, and we all want good things to happen all the time. But there would be no such thing as a good thing if there wasn't bad, because there's levels. You understand what I'm saying? There's levels to good. Some things are good for you, some things are great for you, some things are excellent for you, and they're perfect for your situation. And some things are bad, worse, and worst for you. So it's levels to it. Alright? So now the thing about it is, if something is even kill and it don't affect you, who would you blame that on? Would you blame that on God, or would you blame that on Satan? So the thing about it is, my personal beliefs are, I associate, me being a Christian, I associate evil, meaning someone had the intentions of doing someone dirty or doing a certain situation dirty. That was their intention. I associate those things with Satan. You understand what I'm saying? Like the killings and killing people for no reason, these shootings and all of the stuff that's going on. People who have malicious intent, I associate those things with evil. With evil being that I associate those things with Satan. What I associate with God is life. Everything that I may go through in life, if depending on how you look at it, and if you look at it like I look at it, everything that you go through, whether it makes you feel bad or whether it makes you feel good, is still a blessing. It's an experience, something that you can take something away from if you're willing to learn and grow. So whether you look at death, death is never going to feel like a blessing. Someone close to you or someone in your family dies is never going to feel like a blessing. It's always going to feel like someone stole something from you, but you're put here from pillar to post. No matter how long God decides to put you here, you're put here from pillar to post to do what what your purpose in life is. You know what I'm saying? And when time is up, your purpose has been served. So when that time is up for people who are close to us, although it may feel like the worst thing that could have happened or whatnot, it's still, you know, a life lesson in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, a life lesson: never walk away from someone you care about and you have feelings for as a person, or whatever the case may be, whatever your relationship with that person is. Never walk away from that person and not tell them that you love them. That's a lesson, you know what I'm saying? Because it might be the last time you ever see that person. That's a lesson that can be taken from. And the last thing that they would remember of you is you telling them that you love them. So it's always one of those things, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not, we have to get to a point where we stop teaching that all things that are good, that make you feel good, are associated with God. And because, in a sense, we create the non-believers. That's all I got. Show off.